Today, if my doctor wants to know about the volumes that my heart is pumping, volumes of blood, or wants to know how well my cardiac drugs are working on a cardiac condition, I have to get cardiac catheterization. I have to fast for 6 hours, go and check into the hospital, have a catheter inserted into my arm, neck, or groin, have a tube snaked down to my heart, where my doctor can then, in an operating room, measure the blood volumes that my heart is pumping. There's a risk of stroke, bleeding, heart attack, and infection, and then I have to stay overnight in the hospital for observation. This Israeli breakthrough is going to be a complete game changer in that. Because what we're going to do on this stage right now, while I stand here in my clothes, in a matter of a minute, is get that exact same data up on the screens in the Williams-Speier Opera House. What this means is that us, our grandparents, our parents, our children, will be able to have very sophisticated monitoring right from inside our own homes, or from in a senior center. Instead of having to transport someone to the hospital for testing, they'll be able to be evaluated right in the senior home they live. It cuts hospital readmissions, as we'll find out. This breakthrough, which was the combination of an Israeli technology and an American medical technology, could be a game changer.
So NICaS developed the NICaS, non-invasive cardiac system, that actually helps us by just sticking 2 stickers to your arms, know your heart health and your condition of your blood vessels.
Okay, so let's start doing this right here on the stage. I'm just going to roll up both my sleeves, and you're going to put basically 2 stickers, one on each wrist, very similar to the kind I might get with an EKG.
It's a very similar sensors. They're a bit more sophisticated, but the process is the same process. You just stick them on.
Now, people have said that I'm both spineless and heartless, so if you can disprove any of that,
we'll do our best.
I'd really appreciate it. So what is it that these stickers do on my wrist?
So right now we'll be pumping a small electrical current imperceptible to a human body, and we'll be collecting some information about your heart and the amount of blood it pumps out. Okay, so the green numbers are your heart rate, the red and purple are the amount of blood that's being pumped by your heart, and the yellow tells us about the resistance in your blood vessels. Now, on the right-hand side, we can see your cardiovascular status mapping and your cardiac function. This allows the doctors easily and in a single look see what's your heart condition and what they need to do.
So tell me why this is such a game changer.
So this system allows medical professionals, wherever they are, to see the same data that they're up till now was only available inside ICU or high-level hospital condition. This allows them to titrate the medication and reduce readmissions. This is basically getting medicine home, and this is a game changer.
And Caesar, Athena ran a test on hospital readmissions. What did you find out?
And hospital readmissions for seniors dropped to 0.
And the reason for that is?
Basically, the staff can monitor the data continuously and adjust drug dosages as needed, producing better healthcare outcomes.
Is this something that I could actually own myself?
Yes. It just needs to be prescribed by a doctor so you can be trained and the data could be sent to them to be analyzed.
And this is relatively affordable, something that I could afford to buy if a doctor wrote a prescription. And also, there's a smartphone. Basically, you can get alerts.
So the data gets transmitted to a smartphone, iPhone, and you can control the blood pressure remotely from anywhere.
Basically, you can be somewhere else, and you could have a parent or someone at home, and you could get on your smartphone alert if one of the metrics goes off.
Yeah. So if the data exceeds a certain thresholds, you get a warning.
Okay.
In the medical world, the silent killer is the accepted term for high blood pressure causing heart attacks, strokes, renal failure, and various additional diseases. 1 out of 3 people will suffer from its devastating complications during their lifetime. The limited tools, as well as the inability to measure and identify the cause of high blood pressure in a quick and accessible manner, make dealing with it a great challenge. NICaS is a revolutionary product that allows the doctor to get a comprehensive, non-invasive, highly accurate, and quick monitoring of cardiovascular, respiratory, and fluid parameters. These parameters enable the doctor to optimize his medical treatment. A simple operation. Just connect it to the patient's 2 limbs and watch the parameters change. NICaS's technology is based on an advanced and proven cardiovascular monitoring measuring method that uses electrical pulses, which run through the body's blood vessels. Based on the electrical resistance of the blood vessels while they expand and contract as the heart beats, a lot of data about the patient's cardiac system can be revealed. The NICaS is the only technology that measures peripheral blood flow. This is a crucial parameter to numerous medical disciplines. The technology enables doctors to provide patients with the most accurate hemodynamic intervention needed. The system is modular, easily accessible, compact, and can be used in various places, such as cardiology and heart ICUs, general ICUs, internal wards, ERs, ORs, CHF and hypertension clinics, dialysis, nursing homes, private clinic offices. NICaS method is being used in a growing number of hospitals and clinics around the world. The product is reliable and has been tested, researched, and approved. A large number of doctors in the international community, as well as respected journals, recommend using NICaS for assessing the cardiovascular status. The world is advancing toward accurate, innovative, and non-invasive medicine, and NICaS is proud to be part of this progress. NICaS offers you to join a far more advanced medical world than you have ever known. NICaS, your ultimate navigator for cardiovascular assessment.